I pledge to support PDP candidates because I thought election will be free and fair. Wike. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. To get notified when we post hot juicy news updates, please click on the notification bell. The governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, has blasted the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party and the national chairman of a party for failing to organize a free and fair primary election for the People's Democratic Party presidential election. Nyesom Wike said that it is true that he pledged to support anybody who emerges as the presidential candidate, but he did so because he thought that the primary election would be free and fair. Nyesom Wike went on to say that all the aspirants who took part in the primary election of the People's Democratic Party pledged to support anybody who emerged as the candidate, and for that reason he also had to pledge to support the candidate as well. Nyesom Wike went on to say that he was highly disappointed when one of the aspirants who stepped down for Atiku went on to ask other aspirants to vote for Atiku when the voting had already started. Nyesom Wike stressed that there was nothing wrong with an aspirant deciding to step down for Atiku Abubakar. However, Wike noted that everything was wrong with an aspirant who stepped down for Atiku Abubakar to start canvassing for votes for Atiku Abubakar when the primary election has already started. Wike went on to say that the primary election was filled with irregularities, and Ioche Ayo went on to refuse to step down as the national chairman when he had promised to do so if another emerged as the presidential candidate. So you are saying because you did not win the presidential election, if I get you clear, this is me trying to summarize what Wike said. You are saying you said you were going to support whoever emerges the winner, but because Ayu did not honor his word of he was going to step down if a northerner wins the presidential primary, he did not step down. For that reason, you also are not going to be supporting. Okay. He thought he would win after spending 30 billion Rivers State money, taxpayers' money, but articulated knew the game more than the young man do. Well, yes, not just articulated. This is a calculated attempt. A calculated, should I say, game from both Atiku, both Tambowal and Ayu himself. They played him, and he's feeling played. So that is why you are still angry. I don't want to believe, sincerely. Do you know how long the presidential primary have been? For goodness sake, we did for another year. And you coming out to say this only shows that you are still carrying the grudge. Oga, carry him down. No. Two things are involved. You see, I will keep speaking about Rotimi Amechi anytime I speak about Wike, because Wike and Amechi, they are actually opposites. Amechi lost his election bid after resigning from his own, ministerial duties or ministerial office. The man JJ went under. Kusariwo, Kushenitin, Okon, he's just under. The money loss. If you depend on the you understand? But you coming out throwing tantrums like a child. Forgive me, but I really have to use it. Like a child. I have to use this child now. Imagine when your son or daughter, especially when you are the kind of mother that you don't actually say anything wrong with him throwing tantrums. You're not the kind of parents who be say, if he look you, if he don't say, if he do anything, he will collect. You understand? You leave him to misbehave. You understand? Because you feel he's angry. That is it. It is not right. And if you had said you will not even support them, no problem. But you just stay quietly. Just like Rotimi Amechi now. The man dey quiet. Whether any support, nobody know. He know the support, nobody know. Nobody will go drag him for your house. If they don't call him, go say, beg me to not leave me. Everybody will leave him. Do you understand me? But you're coming out to doing chantress. You're hiding your ambition. You're hiding it in between, the southern, it is a perfect way for you to hide whatever your ambitions are. They don't give you, what's it called? They didn't pick, they too, because in doing this, they have now a northern presidential candidate and a northern national chairman, which of course is wrong. Okay, do not talk this way. No Northern should have run for president. Are we stupid after Buhari 8 years? Can Northern accept this? They cannot, my dear. That is why I just hope that it does not come to pass. It does not come to fruition. Even Tinubu's Muslim bit, because it is going to set this thing is going to set this nation ablaze. I am telling you. Let me now explain for you how it is going to be setting this nation ablaze. Let's say, for instance, now maybe Atiku wins this election. It now becomes a nothing. Do you know that consequently, before you know it, they will do it. They will hold on to the fact that after all, Nigerians voted for them. Then that they did it and nothing happened. Heaven did not fall. They will continue. Small. The marginalization with some people they already face for a long time in the southeastern region, you can't grow and spread to all the whole southern Nigeria. Do you understand? Now so it could be. And then for the Muslim ticket, the same free ticket, if Christians can't come out, okay, even still on the on the northern, if southern too, maybe can't rule, can't say they won't do southern president. Problem, better problem go dey. Those ones they no go agree. Before you know it, you don't cause crisis. No be small crisis you go cause. The same thing religious wise. They will do it now. Somebody will come in the future and say they will do it. Then if the Christians come outside and present it, if somebody picks Christian and people are running around him, before you know, they don't make noise, they don't cause wahala. So these are the things we should avoid. This thing will cause be proactive. This thing will cause problem later in the future. Let's not do it. Let's avert the trouble now. This thing will cause trouble in the future. Let's not do it. Let's avert the trouble now. When Nigeria is now really united, we have understood each other. I just hope that day comes. We have understood each other. We are not speaking from a common ground. Man, we have leaders who come in and they don't look at religion or whatever. They just do their work and they do their work beautifully well. And Nigeria becomes better. We take on consults is Muslim, Christian. I'm telling you, so far as that person come in and work, nobody will be bothered. But as Nigeria is now, we cannot try it now. I'll try. Let this matter be, or allow your anger to dwell in bosom that makes full of men. Why don't you go to court if you think due process was not full? Exactly. So me, Wike has just succeeded in telling us, say this is what is paining him. Wike is still bitter about the presidential primary. I used to think he's not, but with this statement, he is still. He miscalculated. He thought he will win. Wike, you're not the only aspirant in the election. Others have accepted the outcome and they're working with the party. Yes, I love Wike. He fought gallantly as a man, though he lost. He did the expected, but he don't reach them when he go let go. He's supposed to have it as a consolation that he even made it that far. I thought he came out to say he's not angry, but he's even happy they made it that far. Now he's saying the lie to himself. He should just find a way and let go. If not, you see this bitterness will consume him sincerely. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in.